Pete, I've had a chance to connect with you a little bit more in depth than with some of the other people here because of you have a kind of a cool story. Why don't you give us the nutshell version?
Sure. My name is Pete Agello. I lost 200 pounds. I used to be 445 pounds and obese on 15 different medications. And I've been across the country, written a book called Mind Over Body. I've been on CBS, The Doctor Show, on Dr. Oz. And I've been basically preaching health and doing the healthy living. And I've hit a bit of a wall. I've put on 40 pounds. I've kept off 200 pounds for three years. And in the last 8 months, I put on 40 pounds.
Makes a big difference?
Yes, it's a big difference, and especially like clothing-wise and things like that. I feel things getting tighter. I mean, now I've tried a couple of different things, like just eating protein, or just eating this, or just, I have not tried the route of fruits and vegetables. And I was grateful and blessed enough to meet Dan, and Dan has kick-started me on a program. I'm going to be starting his 30 days in 30 pounds DVD. It's £1 a day with the juicing and the vegetables. And I've already started. He's been here for 3 days, my third day, and for the first time in about 4 months, I've dropped 6 pounds in about 3 days. So I'm going to continue. Obviously, going to continue doing this. I work out every day, and I try to manage my calories, but I think for the first time I'm actually going to put down my calorie chart and maybe just do what's working for me right now.
Just eat the right food.
The right foods, and what's working for me right now is fruits and vegetables. I'm not hungry. I've gone to bed the last 3 days, no problems. I'm eating every 2 hours, 3 hours, an apple, a banana, a juice, big salad for dinner. And, I feel great. And today was it the 16th today?
Yeah.
Today is May 16th, and I'm going to be in touch with Dan via satellite, and we're going to do this transformation together, and I'm hoping to lose about 80 pounds, and, hopefully, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to do it, and I'm going to end up back where I was, if not better.
Better.
Yeah, better. And I think that this should set an example. I know there's a lot of people out there that were my size, lots of friends of mine from The Biggest Loser, different people from places that have lost massive amount of weight like I have, and they have problems keeping it off. And maybe this might be the solution from what I've seen in the last couple of days of people who have lost that amount of weight very quickly, and now all of a sudden they're at a spot where their body is not burning as much. Maybe this is the key, is the fruits and the vegetables, and instead of feeding the muscle with proteins, feed it with fruit. And fruit will actually help me burn more. It'll speed my metabolism up. The digestion, maybe I'll digest more. All the chicken and protein and steak I ate, and all the different things I ate with a high fiber diet, that was great, and I built a lot of muscle up and stuff. But maybe right now, where I'm at, when you put the weight back on, I have to do something different. I have to, spike my metabolism by using digestion and cleansing the body, and, cleaning out everything that I don't think I put back in. I think just that my metabolism kind of slowed down. My body's probably doing a few tricks on me after losing so much weight. But I'm determined to do this, and Dan has been, just an inspiration the last 3 days. I got his brand new video. The DVD is on his way to my house, should be here tomorrow, and I'm going to continue with this, and I'm going to continue giving updates on my weight loss. I weigh 295 pounds right now. I was at my lightest, I was 245 pounds. And
you look good.
It's a lot better than being 445 pounds when I was, but I have put on 40 pounds back.
What's your ultimate goal, bro?
My ultimate goal is about 210, maybe 220.
210 and ripped.
210
Healthy.
and ripped, and 20. All the triceps will probably come out even more, and everything will come out even more. But most of all, I don't care about being ripped anymore. I'm starting to learn more that optimal health. I mean, I got a lot of friends that are ripped and in great muscles and everything, but they're not healthy. They're not healthy.
Amen.
And that's important. And it's important. And plus, you know, I say a lot of times I get embarrassed. I wrote a book, and it's called Mind Over Body. It's on Amazon, and a lot of people see the back cover and say, "Wow, you look great there. You know, your muscles, this and that." And you know, it was very hard for me to sustain that kind of weight. And I think now
You had to work a lot harder, I think.
and the proteins, the meat doesn't digest as fast as the fruits and vegetables. So I think that, you know, being back at work 10 hours a day, and I went back to like kind of normal living. I never worked a full-time job. I always worked part-time because I was obese, you know, almost half a thousand pounds. You know, now I work a full day, and I try to do my workouts in the morning, and you know, eating a lot of salads and vegetables.
Cool. Pete, where can we find you? On YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I have my station on there. It's Peter Ajello. My last name is Ajello. And I have a website, weightlossking.net, or you can go to peterajello.com. And I also, you know, give updates on there. I give a lot of recipes which help me with some things which I still believe in. Some superfoods like organic chocolate and raw cacao. Those are certain things that I help, you know, I'm going to try to use those things in different recipes now. I use raw cacao with some of the things that Dan has showed me. Yesterday, I think we had the pudding had avocados in it.
Yeah.
And did that have any cacao in it, or?
It did.
It did. Okay, so I'm glad that we're on the same page. I was afraid when I first met Dan that he was going to look at me and say, you know, you're crazy with chocolate. But no, chocolate is very high in antioxidants, and that was a very big tool for me that I lost that weight on. So I'm a very big believer of cacao. But I watch Dan's videos every day, and hopefully some of the followers that I have will say...
You've been watching the videos prior to this, and your girlfriend, too.
Yes. Alyssa and I both have been watching steadily, and we were excited to get you to meet you, the real thing. And
well, what do you think about the transmission of someone in person as opposed to the videos?
I think that you portrayed yourself as if you see the video, that was you. You know, you came in and you are a type of person that it's something that you can't, there's certain things that you can't make up or bullshit people about. You know, they come from the heart. And when you speak, it's from the heart, like myself. There's a lot of, you know, and that's the main thing, that when you speak, people can see that in you. This guy's not just talking about fruits and vegetables and, you know, eating oranges and bananas. He's speaking, you know, and it's coming from here. And it's very, you know, comes across very strong. And, you know, most of all, I think of everything I grasped from your stay here in South Florida, Dan, was the fact that, I hate to say it, don't want to get you in trouble on camera, but yeah, you know, a lot of these places, they focus on death. You know, death is what they're selling. The doctors are selling death. The McDonald's, the Burger King, you know, the Chick-fil-A, all these places. These are the places. The reason why I'm so passionate about it, I don't want to get upset, but these are the places that got me in bad trouble. You know, I used to eat those breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, and that was my way of living. So, you know, for me now to, you know, I used to get excited, go by McDonald's. I was like, this is great. I want the new chicken McRib or whatever the hell they got. Now I go by a vegetable stand, or I go by a market with organic vegetables and fruits, and I'm happy as hell. You know, I'm like really happy. But as far as that, I'm very passionate about feeling that sometimes it's us versus them. Meaning as if like these places just keep coming up. I mean, they had a drive-through Taco Bell diet. How do you think that made me feel? I'm a guy who worked hard, and you know, I worked hard to lose 200 pounds, and now you're promoting on TV a lady who not only does she get to go to Taco Bell, she doesn't even have to get in the car. It's a drive-through. You go to the drive-through and you're going to lose weight, and they show her on the beach with her abs. You know, these are the wrong messages being sent. The wrong message is being sent, and I think that that's what part of our connection is that I see that. But you know what? About 85% of the people in there didn't see that. They didn't know until you told them. You know, how many people say to you, the doctor said this, the doctors told me that the diabetes was unreversible. You can't reverse diabetes, Pete. What do you mean I can't? It doesn't run in my family. I can't reverse diabetes. Oh, okay. I can't reverse diabetes. No, that's not the way it is. I reversed my diabetes. I documented it. I videotaped it. It was done by fruits. I used antioxidants, all berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. This is how I did it. If I can do that, anybody can do it, but who's going to educate them? You're going to educate them. I'm going to educate them. But right now,
Pete,
you
I gotta
know-
say something, bro. You gotta get down to 210,
Yep.
which will be easy, and it'll take about a year and a half or 2 years
Mhm.
to get shredded and ripped, and you need to become a speaker.
Yeah.
Because you are very eloquent, and you have a lot of passion. I want to keep this as short as possible to
Yeah.
maximize views.
We'll be back.
I want them. We will do another one.
Yeah.
I'll fly here to get your testimonial
Yeah.
when you get down.
We'll be back. We'll do a Skype.
When you
via
get back to
satellite.
the original 245,
Yes.
and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to encourage you to go all the
Yes,
way to
I'd
210.
love to keep up with your viewers, Dan, and
I
I'd love
want to
keep
send them over
here
to you.
with my progress. Today was May 15th. I'm 295 pounds. Let's see where I'm at. And,
Do you
let's
have
say a
time to
month.
make another video soon?
Absolutely.
Make a video tonight.
Yeah.
Put it up.
Yeah.
And then everyone on the YouTube, I want anyone who's interested in this particular story of weight loss. It's a very interesting story.
Yes.
There's a lot more to it.
They could also YouTube or Google me. There's 1,800 articles
I
written about my
want
weight
you
loss.
to share slowly how to spell your name on
Yeah.
where they can find you, mostly on YouTube, so they can go over there, say
Right.
hello to you, encourage you,
Absolutely.
so you can get that foundation of support.
Absolutely.
YouTube again?
Sure. It's Peter Ajello, Ajello, and my website is peterajello.com. And they
Okay.
can also Google me. I actually am global, believe it or not. Funny part is, I know we got to go, Dan, but my story actually made it throughout the other countries first before it hit here. So I'm actually a weight loss celebrity in Japan on Fuji TV.
Weight Loss King.
Yes, that's what they call that's what they call me on Fuji TV, and Australia Today Show, and a lot of different places.
You've been under a lot of pressure.
There is some pressure, because I guess sometimes I'm an emotional eater. So when there is pressure, that's something that also builds up, and I'm working on that too.
Okay, well the other thing too is just do your best and get healthy. Just commit
Yes.
to a long-term health plan.
Yes.
And just keep on getting more and more healthy.
Well, I'm excited
From here
about
on
your
out.
new DVD. It's going to be here tomorrow, and I'm going to continue with the 1 pound a day. And
You've
if
already
this-
lost 2 pounds a day.
Yep, I lost 2 pounds a day, 6 pounds. I haven't done that in 4 months.
If you do what the DVD says, you'll lose a pound a day.
So I hope to come back and show all the viewers that Dan is the man, and Dan is the life regenerator. He took a guy who couldn't lose any weight for over 5 or 6 months, put on 40 pounds after losing 200. So let me tell you something. There's a lot of people out there that have lost a lot of weight, and they gain it back. 99% of anyone who loses 100 pounds or more gains it back. It's a known stat. It's not going to happen. Stan's the man.
Wow.
30 days.
Thanks,
30
everybody.
days. I'll be back.
All right, go check his YouTube channel and say hello to him. Send some love and support. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Good video.